Hello, this is Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. In this stream, I'm going to be going over the event week for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. And it's the event week that started, of course, on early Thursday. So once it hits the next Thursday, it's going to be a different event week. For those who might be confused. But yeah. Fortunately, I will be seeing if I can private this thing or something at the moment. Guess I can't then. Whatever. But yeah. Title, there is actually like significant additions to the game right now, being the Panther statue. Panther statue was released during this event week, of course. But yeah, fortunate thing is you can only do it once for an initial playthrough per character. So if you have 2 characters, you can actually do 2 Panther statues for the event week. So it is like the diamonds in regard that it's only for certain event weeks. It's not like the diamonds though, where you can't get like repeat playthroughs with the Panther statue. So you literally only get it once per character. It's really dumb. I don't know why it's like that. Rubio can mass produce all kinds of Sensmito tequila and all that stuff, but can't mass produce a Panther statue. Yeah, you can mass produce like all the other like different like primary targets in the game. It really makes no sense. But yeah, going to my spectator, there's 3 times money on like a daily income. So I believe that makes it where you can actually get like up to 150,000 from the nightclub or something, if I understand it right. I think 50,000 normally is the maximum. I'm assuming it's like the 5 like green bar things or whatever, and then like daily income. 2 times my RP on client jobs, that's actually a very exciting one, considering that one does not happen very often at all. In fact, I don't think there was one event week during the Los Santos Summer Special DLC, for example, that had 2 times money RP on client jobs. So it's a very rare money opportunity on the client jobs, so definitely very nice to see on that one. 40% off nightclubs as well for one of the property discounts. Basically, actually, it is the only property discount. There's 30% off the renovations, though, as well. With more details on that later. And then 40% off the blimp as well. But yeah, the bump's definitely one of the more exciting vehicle discounts, I'd say. There's like 4 somewhat exciting vehicle discounts. I think there's only like 1 truly weaponized vehicle on discount from like the previous event week even, that they just had to continue for the current one. But yeah. But I was wondering, by the way, why, if someone caught my like stream a few hours ago that I did, why I ended that one. People from like 3 to 4 years ago in my past were fucking on my channel again. I've been attacked before from people that were in my past like 3, 4 fucking years ago, whatever. But yeah, basically I have a dedicated group of fucking haters and shit from like 3 to fucking 4 years ago that still can't let go of shit I've done. I'm not gonna go in detail on it, but like, they're not great people either, so like, they really don't have any like proper reason to hate me. Like, they're not even great people themselves. So they're just a bunch of hypocrites and whatnot. But yeah, I already spun the wheel, because I did initially do a stream. All I got though was not 2 times, but all I got was like 15,000 RP. It was like 2 spots away from mystery. So I actually think I got 7,500 RP. It was pretty trash. I didn't get the vehicle or anything. For my 1 weekly spin that I do. We have podium vehicles on Andre Motorsport for the after hour update. So yeah, can this free crawler, $597,000. But yeah, It's not a very good podium vehicle, unfortunately. Savings aren't really all that great. And yeah, it's not good performing either. Going off a Bruffy 1322 spreadsheet for a lap time to Kenneth Free Crawler for the off-road class, it's 16th place. And that's not accounting for any like non-raceable options or anything. The only thing I can't use in traditional races is not being included in that count. But for off-road class, there's a lot of non-raceable vehicles, actually, like 18 non-raceable vehicles. And 34 that are raceable. And then, yeah, for top speed, it's 18th place for the free crawler. Not great performance at all. Quite defeated several spots beneath the top 10 for both lap time and top speed. So really, you're only mainly going to want the vehicle for performance customization, personal preference kind of reasons. So yeah, Kenneth's free crawler, not that great of a podium vehicle, unfortunately, at all. And by the way, speaking of those people, the dedicated group of haters I have from like 3 to 4 years ago in my past, whatever, I banned a bunch of I already blocked a bunch of the supporters before they could even dare try to comment on it. One of the supporters commented on it, and I blocked them through the like person's like channel to like fan base, whatever. Yeah, I dedicated fan base group of haters and shit. It's actually really pathetic. And from like 3 to 4 years ago in my life. Not in real life, but internet life. But yeah, preem race is the sound of things to come for motorcycle class. I think it definitely would primarily be focused on lap time. I say it definitely focuses more on lap time compared to top speed, compared to most races in the game. But yeah, regular time trial for the week, though, Peter. It's actually the very original time trial from the 2015 Heist update. Well, basically there was a very huge group of time trials from the 2015 Heist update. The other huge group of time trials from like Dynasty and Resort DLC. So all the time trials are basically between like 2 updates from when they were released. But I believe Don't Peril Pier is actually the very first time trial they ever did. So it's back to the very original one. But yeah, for lap time for Supercar class, I'm actually only going to go over lap time, make things simple. First place for lap time for Supercar class is the Trojan Emirates. That one's like $2.7, $2.9 million, like what, 50,000 at the end, whatever. And it's from Dynasty and Resort DLC. Same goes for second place lap time for Supercar class. And that is the Benefactor Krieger. That one's like 200,000 less, I believe, than the Trojan Emirates, and I'm just purely talking about the stock vehicles, by the way, no customizations into account or nothing. And then finally, for Supercars, third place for lap time for Supercar class. Again, I'm using roughly 1322 spreadsheet, but I am going off of pure memory. Instead of Bache Wagner, because I do typically go over Supercars and motorcycles every single event week stream. I'm talking about time trials and all that. But yeah, Bache Wagner is like 1.7, 1.8 at most, maybe even like 1.5 or something. For like the gun running update. So it's a significantly cheaper option, but in the days of Cayo Perico Heisting, it's so easy to make multi-million dollars, so might as well just go Trojan Emirates if you want to go Supercar. Motorcycles. Again, going off of pure memory, and again, I did do the stream before, but my dedicated group of fucking haters from like 3 to 4 years ago fucking kinda ruined it and shit. Cause they're assholes who can't fucking go with shit. But yeah. I make an overly huge issue of everything and all that shit. But anyways, first place for lap time for the motorcycle class is the Nagasaki Jotaro, which is like $2.2, $2.3 million. believe you have to unlock that vehicle by playing a match at deadline. Doesn't matter if you win or lose it. It's one of the like very rare vehicles that you have to actually unlock in this game. Most other vehicles you have to unlock in this game, they've like really softened up the like requirements. Like there used to be vehicles you had to be like a certain rank for example, and there's like no more vehicles like rank requirements in the game, and like the original heist vehicles had that like actually do certain heist setups, and like nowadays I believe now there's like trade prices for them if you don't do that stuff similar to the vehicles that came later on and stuff. But I still think Nagasaki Shotaro is an unlockable vehicle, so you have to actually unlock it on the website through playing a match at deadline. So if you don't have it on your Legion Motorsport website, that's probably why. And again, it's not to be a win or a loss, it can be either. And Nagasaki Shotaro, best thing about that one is it's the only motorcycle I believe where you can run forward or backwards with the stick for the best possible speed, as if you're doing like a stoppie or a wheelie. I believe it's the only motorcycle that works that way. I believe there's like a couple motorcycles where you have to lean forward with the stick, as if you're doing like a stoppie, similar to like how ATVs in the game work. And I believe like 95% of motorcycles you have to do backwards with the stick, as if you're doing a wheelie for the best possible speed. But yeah. Number 2 for a lap time for the motorcycle class is the Shitsuyo Hakuchou Drag, not to be confused with the regular Hakuchou. Shitsuyo Hakuchou Drag is like $800,000 to $900,000, if I haven't mentioned that already. And that one's one of those 2 motorcycles, I believe, where you have to lean forward with the stick, as if you're doing a stoppie for best possible speed. Even if the vehicle is not doing a stoppie directly, same goes with wheeling. As long as you're just doing it directly with the stick, you basically get a speed boost, but it's the best if you do a stoppie or an actual wheelie. It just gives you the best boost, but you still get a boost, I believe, regardless, as long as you're doing the proper stick movement. But yeah. Finally, 3rd place for lap time for the motorcycle class. That goes to the Body 801. Body 801 is like 10,000 or even a tiny bit under 10,000 even for the stock vehicle, I believe. But yeah, that one. Body 801 is actually the only one that's also top 3 for top speed, so it's 3rd place lap time and 3rd place for top speed. So Body 801 is definitely the best average vehicle to use for time trial. Because yeah, you should definitely use a motorcycle over a supercar, because it doesn't take as much space on the like roads and stuff when there's no traffic that gets disabled or anything. So yeah, that's basically the regular time trial. Basically, it's kind of go for any time trial, really, I'd say. This Body 801 is like for sure the best vehicle, I'd say, for time trials, since there's no more rocket user vehicles that can be used as of like a year or 2 ago. The RC Bandito time trial is actually the last one. But yeah, the RC Bandito time trial is actually the last one in the set of 10, and that's Power Station. Once Power Station is done with, it loops back to Construction Site 1. But yeah. Power Station, I don't have an RC Bandito time trial guide on it personally, and quite frankly, since you don't have anywhere near as much variety with like vehicles and stuff, kind of hard to give any like immediate advice or anything. But if you want a very good RC Bandito time trial guide, I believe GTA Man is definitely a very good YouTuber for that. He basically does RC Bandito time trial guides like every single time they get a release. If you don't care for commentary necessarily, GTA series videos is a good option as well, but like I said, they don't commentate, so you gotta like watch closely with like how they do it, essentially. But yeah, I don't typically do the time trial, so I don't know any advice off the top of my head or anything. I've only done like 4 Bandito time trial guides before I got pretty bored of making the series and whatnot. So yeah, it's been like over a year since I've done a RC Bandito time trial, because I'd rather put that into better content, like to reviews and guides and content and whatnot that I do. But speaking of reviewing guides, fucking people are being cunts again on the fucking fucking Phantom Voyage review guide, and I actually don't think it's those fucking cunts that from like 3 to 4 years ago, the group of dedicated haters and shit. But yeah, apparently my paramedical research is passed, so my code's going places right now, so that's great. Probably not anywhere near like the 1.5 million that I like to sell at, but still. Yeah, now I'll go over money opportunities. Yeah, thankfully I believe my like dedicated haters are mainly like the fucking East Coast, thankfully, so they're like 3 hours ahead of me and shit. That's like way later for them, kind of throws out like staying up and shit, especially. The only money opportunity I believe that's on the pause menu is the continuous Mother Wars on Freelancer Money RP. That's been a thing since like late April or like early May. It's like a month-long money opportunity. Again, I suppose I'll talk about it because it does kind of change depending on the event week, depending on its like practicality and stuff like that. But yeah, Mother Wars, like most average arenas with 7 different maps. But yeah, not really a great opportunity, unfortunately, this event week. Whereas it was a great money opportunity. In fact, it was probably the best between the month when it was the Bunker 2020 RP. The only somewhat passive thing, I'm pretty sure, for money opportunities would be the nightclub daily income. But even then, it's not really that worth it, since I think it's like 150k at max. Oh man. 3-4 years ago and stuff. And quite frankly, I really don't honestly care how much you all would even do. I thought you all will get it, and I don't even care that much. But yeah. I can still be this dedicated quite a couple years later and stuff. So yeah, people like that are the exact reason why I'm redoing this stream. Because yeah, like I mentioned, I have a very dedicated group of haters from like 3 to 4 years ago that apparently don't have that great of lives, so they resort to going to people that they remember from 3 to 4 years ago. But again, nightclub bonuses only goes up to like 150k. I would imagine with the triple money, I believe normally it's 50,000. And you gotta go really out the way of those missions because they're like active, like missions not really not worth doing. Login rewards, play to unlock after hours. DJTs, basically there's 4 login rewards for getting on for the game, just playing during the event week and stuff. But yeah, just a Tale of a Stack logo T, White Salmon logo T, Dixon logo T, and then a Bus Madonna, I believe T. Anyway, last huge money opportunity not including Panther statues, 2 times money RP on clan jobs. Not a very often one. Last time it's really been done, I believe, was during like time of, heist trophy and like event weeks and stuff. So definitely one to take advantage of. Pretty unfortunate though, they finally decided to do it with the release of the Panther statue, which is definitely the main highlight for sure. Though you can only do it once per character, so I suppose once you do all that, if you don't really care to do regular Cayo Perico Heists, though it is a bunch of easy millions and all that stuff, then yeah, it's definitely a very good alternative. There's 6 client jobs, 2 that are very normal, 2 that require like a drone station, and 2 that are like 2 players minimum. The 2 that are 2 players minimum, those I believe you have to split the like payout with your like people you play with, so those 2 aren't very good. What could this be? But yeah, the 2 that require the drone stations, it's pretty good. Life Invader, the Life Invader office one, and then like the Evangelical jewelry store one and all that. Those 2 you don't even really need to use the drone station, it's just required for unlocking them and all that. Definitely don't recommend using that drone station, it's kind of waste of time for those 2. And yeah, the 2 normal ones, the one with like the 6 security cameras, and then there's like some vehicular one having to do like hacking stuff, I believe. Those 2 are alright. I mean, I recommend the ones with like the drone station, but the one with 6 security cameras is actually a pretty good one as well. So half of them I highly recommend. One's alright, and then the other 2 I probably won't bother with the 2 player minimum ones. But yeah, there's orange jade camo livery for rank 100 plus players for heavy minister. Definitely great that they're continuing the like livery benefits they've been doing for rank 100 plus players. It's finally about time these last few event weeks that they start doing things for the veteran players, not things for like all the players and stuff. Definitely pretty appreciated. But yeah, first discount going over will be the property discount, and that's 40% off of nightclubs, with the most expensive normally being 1.7 million, but right now it's $1,020,000, 680,000 savings there. Yeah, style, rig, the name, dancers and dry ice, all those are basically purely cosmetic things. Can't unfortunately really show off these, but surely these are also 30% off with the rest of our renovations. But you can add all kinds of storage to the facility, of course, which allows for more goods in the nightclub. The 5 I highly recommend are definitely like the cargo shipments, the sporting goods, the like CO and gun running ones. Just like the cocaine one, whatever that one's called, South American imports, I'm pretty sure. That's the fair medical research, and then counterfeit cash or something like that. I believe it's the other one. I tend to do those 5, and it tends to get to like a maximum of like 1.5 million. Around there. Definitely some very good money. Very great to combine with your Cayo Perico Heist. Probably the second best thing in the game, I'd say, aside for the Cayo Perico Heist. It's all fully passive aside for business battles, it just further accelerates the growth of it all. And you even make money outside of like all that stuff. But yeah. And then there's 4 different garages. I believe there's 3 10-car ones, and then the 4th one, I believe, allows for storing a terabyte. But you also store the Speedo, Mule, and Pounder customs on this first one, I believe. And I believe you can also store regular ones there. Definitely very worth getting the 1st and 4th ones, especially. So I think the terabyte's on like a 5th floor. I don't think you have to like purchase the terabyte ones. So I think 2, 3, and 4 are 10-car ones, and then the first one is the delivery vehicles. So those 2 are the most worthy renovations with 30% off, which surely includes those. Just can't check them since I already have them. Alright, first of all, say with discount here for vehicles should be latest travel. But yeah, starting off it's the blimp, and that is 40% off, which was on the Mesa Spectator until a certain event. But yeah, during this event week I actually decided to get the rest of the variants. I actually only had the technology version. And yeah, I know there's like 2 prices here, but I don't even think the blimp actually had a trade price, so I think it's just like a glitched up like trade price at the moment. I think they both said like 537,000 or something. So it's pretty weird. But yeah, you have to buy all the versions separately, unfortunately. So if you're big on collecting all the different Pegasus vehicles, you have to spend like probably like 4 to 5 million for like every variant for the current event week, at like minimum. So yeah, since it's on discount, I decided to start to get all the different variants, so I did. And like the festival bus, I kind of did the same thing, since those variants are all like 800,000 instead of like I think 1.3 normally. 1.3 million dollars, and that one has like 10 different versions even. That one can get high up there in price. Was when I get like the laser or like upgrade my office or something, I think. But yeah, definitely the time to take advantage of getting all the different versions and stuff. But yeah, the blimp, is it really all that worth it? Not really. It's really just Pegasus vehicle again. Not even a vehicle that goes into like hangars. They can't really like spawn on that conveniently, and so they always have to call like Pegasus for them. The The one cool thing it has is flares, and it actually has like unlimited flares, I think, which I don't really think any other vehicle in this game actually has unlimited flares, but flares, the bad thing about flares, I think, is you can shoot like 2 rockets per like flare. One rocket will be disrupted by the flare, but the second one will like straight up move through it. So yeah, flares aren't really that good for defensive measures, unfortunately. And yeah, Dodo's just glitched up at the moment, not actually on discount. Next is Dodger Motorsport for vehicle discounts. But yeah, Jugular, that's a prime gaming discount, but it was from the previous event week, so I'm not going to be talking about it. Though I believe it's like the fastest four-door sports car, so it's highly worth getting it. Especially for like 80% off whatever it is right now. Stafford as well as a prime gaming discount that started from the last event week. I believe this event week might be the last event week to take advantage of this too, though. Stafford though, I don't think that one performs very good. So really that one's for like customization, personal preference kind of reasons. But yeah, Jester Classic. Jester Classic sale like $790,000 seems to be $474,000. But yeah, that's 40% off discount. That's a sport vehicle actually. It's not one of those classic vehicles that they put in the sport classic class just because that's classic in the name. Kind of weird how they do that all the time. Or most of the times, I mean, but yeah. Alright, I found Jester Classic. For a lap time for a sport class going off of roughly 152 spreadsheet, it's 45th place. And that's out of 77 different sport cars, and 4 of those being non-raceable. So it's below average lap time for the sport class. And for top speed, Jester Classic for top speed is actually kind of a significant improvement, going from 45th place, like it was for a lap time, to 28th place for top speed. But yeah, fortunately it's nowhere near the top 10 for either lap time or top speed. So really it's for customization and personal preference kind of reasons for that one as well. So much like Stafford for some highlights that I gave for Prime Gaming discount. It's very cool. It's like the retro Jester from like San Andreas. Very awesome vehicle, retro vehicle. And yeah, I didn't really expect the performance to really be that good, being a classic sport car, obviously. But yeah, P-Fister Neon. I believe this one's actually an electric vehicle. What I like to highlight with electric vehicles is they tend to have really great acceleration, meaning that they get the top speed faster. Not that the top speed's necessarily that great. In fact, I think your electric cars don't have great top speed, at least in this game. And again, I think this one's a sport car, or it might be a supercar if not. But yeah, P-Fister Neon. Previous or Neon is 13th place for lap time, being a couple placements below the top 10. So it just barely misses out on the top 10, so not very good for lap time. Top speed, I think top speed is going to be worse. Yeah, top speed is significantly worse compared to lap time. Lap time was 13th place, 58th place for top speed. So 45 placements worse compared to its lap time. So yeah, below average on its top speed. Like I was mentioning, apparently electric cars don't have very good top speed. But yeah, on the plus side, acceleration means it gets to said top speed pretty fast. But really, it's for customization and personal preference kind of reasons. Like, I wouldn't really expect this one unless they have very good customizations. Also at Pariah. This one's actually a very top tier sports car, I believe, still in the game. This one should be pretty good. But yeah. Also at Pariah for lap time is 2nd place for lap time. So it's already right below the number 1 spot, which for those curious, it's the Italy GTO. And top speed for the Pariah is actually in 1st place for the sport class. So they're getting number 2 for lap time, number 1 for top speed. I believe I hear this thing can even be like top tier, like Supercars and a sense even. So it's gonna be a very good vehicle in general, even not just for the sport class. So yeah, absolutely amazing performance. And then next is the Ocelot Lynx. Unfortunately, this is an Ocelot vehicle that's not very good. If I recall, and it's a sport car as well. But yeah, Ocelot Lynx for lap time, it's 51st place. So yeah, lap time is very terrible, below average. And normally for like 1.7 million, that's a complete utter ripoff. Even with Cayo Perico Heist now. And for top speed, top speed Lynx actually is 18th place. So top speed is significantly better for the Lynx compared to lap time, being in like the 50s or something from what I said. But 18th place lap time is a good few to several placements past the top 10. So yeah, performance not really all that great. So really it's for me customization, personal preference kind of reasons for getting this one, I'd say. And then Entity XF, I thought it was actually the Entity XS. I thought it was actually the Entity XXR from like the Supercars Android Super Auto update or whatever. I believe in some ways that the TXXR is actually worse than the XF, fun fact, by the way. But yeah, it's actually from day one of the game. And yeah, not a lot of these vehicles obviously are on discount not often. But yeah, $695,000, $477,000, and that's actually a supercar. But yeah, Entity XF for a lap time, it's 29th place. And then there's 48 supercars in the game, including non-raceable options, 45 not including non-raceable options. So yeah, low average for a lap time, which is to be expected being a vehicle from day one of the game from 2013. And for top speed Entity XF is even worse by a few several places, being 35th place. So yeah, not very good performance at all these days in the game. Not surprising, since it's a day one vehicle. There really is customization, personal preference kind of reasons on that one. Yeah, I was all the vehicles, it seemed, for Legendary Motorsport. With a couple of the viewers being new, 2 of them being like existing Prime Gaming discounts for the last 1 week. Which, yeah, Jugular I highly recommend, Stafford not so much. And yeah, Jester Classic was 40% off, Praya 40% off. Neon 40% off, Lynx 40% off, and XF also 40% off. In fact, all the vehicle discounts, excluding Prime Gaming, are 40% off. I think there's only one vehicle discount on this website, and it's actually one that was continued from last event week, which is not Prime Gaming, it's like regular discount. But yeah, Heavy Minister. If you want more details on this one, refer to my previous event stream for about online. But yeah, it's basically like an Insurgent pickup custom. But yeah, basically like an Insurgent pickup custom, but with less seats. And I think it has like controllable machine guns on the front. I don't know if this one actually has proximity mines like how the Insurgent pickup customs can have. Or considering some of the like nightclub delivery vehicles can have proximity mines, I would think it's quite possible it does have proximity mines as well. So if it has proximity mines, a gun up here, and like machine guns, it's kind of a slightly better Insurgent pickup custom in a sense. And that means kind of in the game for like 48 minutes, so don't need that last time because it was fucking pricks. I can't let go of 3 to 4 year old trauma. Quite frankly, I think the like lead person is only in it for himself, not for their friend or anything. Which today I have legitimate reason to be pissed on like all these people that commented and stuff. And if there is another discount, then it's Prime Gaming. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, it's Brigade, which is actually a new discount for this event week. Yeah, Brigade's kind of an interesting discount. I'd actually say it's one of the more useful discounts actually of this event week. When it comes to free mode usage, not like racing stuff and all, I mean. But yeah, Heavy Brigade. Heavy Brigade, 6-seater, very great seating capacity. And yeah, normally it's a Pegasus vehicle, which sucks, but you can spawn it for the CO vehicle menu, or obviously if you're VIP, I'm certain you can spawn it as well. So having instant access to this at all times, especially when you buy the vehicle, you don't have to pay like the normal fee, like 8 to 10,000 I think it is or something. You have to pay 8 to 10,000 if you don't own it as a Pegasus vehicle, but if you want to like spawn it free, you can just buy it in Brigade. But yeah, with seating capacity, you can definitely be quite an interesting CO vehicle, though to be fair, you can only have like 4 people per CO, so it's kind of useless having a 6-seater vehicle. That's not really all that necessary, but still, it's probably one of the more unique ones, and people can actually like sides and stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if you can use like some better weaponry on the sides. So I'm sure it definitely has its useful cases for sure for the CO menu. I say just to get all the CO vehicles free, it's worth doing alone and for collecting all the different Pegasus vehicles. Which is definitely what I'm doing right now. I think I kind of only have like 5 versions of Festive Bus and a Laser left, and I think I have all the buyable Pegasus vehicles. Not including like all the ridiculous ones like the arena and all that with the unlock system and whatnot. But yeah, right. Discounts on that website. This would be the only other website for vehicle discounts that has new discounts. And I think there's only one discount on this website, and that's the Festival Bus, as mentioned earlier. And yeah, Dinka Vito Modern is the last Prime Gaming discount. It's significantly worse than the other discounts for Prime Gaming, being that it's only like 35% off, obviously because it's one of the latest DLC vehicles, so it's obviously not going to be on like a massive 80% off discount or something. Though quite honestly it wouldn't hurt, because you can't really do anything with this vehicle in the game. There's no like races. It's one of like a couple of few non-raceable like sport cars in the game. For some highlights of the Vito Modern, for more details, obviously refer to my previous event week stream for Grand Theft Auto Online. But yeah, as I mentioned, I actually have half the Festive Bus liveries in this game. And again, you do have to buy them all separately, so literally every single one you want, you have to pay the exact price for each one. So if you're big on collecting all the Pegasus vehicles like myself, this is definitely the event week to do it, I'd say for sure. Especially with the Panther statue being a thing now. Even though you can only do it one time per character, which literally makes no sense when all the other primary targets can be mass produced. I think it should be like the diamonds where you can get unlimited times during the event weeks it appears, and it really makes no sense. That's one time only per character. So I agree with people making that kind of point. But yeah. Festive Bus, it's really just mainly a Pegasus vehicle. It's an 11-seater, which is very amazing for seating capacity. One of the higher seating capacities in this entire game. I believe you can kind of stand on top of it as well. It's not all that easy to fall off of it even, so it's definitely pretty fun. But really, it doesn't really do much of anything aside from being a Pegasus vehicle. You can actually take like the stuff off of it, which is pretty cool even. Which is most likely bound to happen, of course, if you're like underneath like the highways and stuff. But yeah, definitely the event week to collect all the different liveries of it if you're wanting to collect all the different Pegasus vehicles, including different liveries. Which personally I wasn't big on doing that myself till this event week. Definitely have to try playing this in the last couple days to get the rest of them. And yeah, all the rest of the discounts are just like glitched at the moment, so I'm not actually on discount. I believe they're supposed to say free, but for some reason all of them say like $0. It's been a thing for like the last couple DLCs, I think now. Yeah, I should have been all the vehicle discounts and all that stuff. Yeah, basically takes care of everything with this event week stream, in fact, besides for the actual heist itself. But yeah. Oh, wait, what? I was like, why is that popping up? Because Odyssey already did that long ago, but yeah. For those who for some reason don't know, this is the random event you can get, like the Cayo Perico pistol. But yeah, if you've got the Cayo Perico pistol before, you can still loot the person for like 7,007, I believe it was exactly, the last couple of times I got it. I really don't know why it's that exact number all the time, but interesting. But yeah, I already have my Cayo Perico pistol, and then off stream I did get the combat shotgun. Because yeah, it just wouldn't show up for me on that one stream I wanted to get it. On 420, whatever. Yeah, I want to make sure that was all I needed to cover with like the discounts and all that stuff. I should cover everything besides for the actual heist itself. But yeah, that does it for all the discounts and stuff, so I'll be going for the Cayo Perico Heist. Maybe re-enable the certain thing as well. It was pretty funny how quickly they gave up that time around. I don't know how long they would have kept at it last time, so I decided to end the stream for some reason. But yeah, quite frankly, I really don't care what people try to start with me. Especially when it's from 3 to 4 years ago. Like, at that point, they're clearly, like, clingy and desperate and all that stuff. And they're like a bunch of, like, quote-unquote demi-girls and stuff like that. Like, there's only 2 genders. Fun fact. Somehow it has to be a fun fact. Can't just be common fucking knowledge these days. Sad that those kind of people seem to be the majority of fucking America these days. A bunch of pathetic idiots who think they're whatever gender they think they want to be and shit. And who overreact over every little thing. SJWs, feminists, all that nonsense. Cancel culture. Basically the exact events that took place in the comments there were like 2 I got that probably published. Like seriously, if you're gonna keep like going on my streams and stuff, I can literally just do every videos, probably get like way more views and shit for it. And yeah, it won't be any like long stream formats and stuff. I like doing it kind of at streams because like most people tend to do it as videos and stuff, so it's kind of different. But yeah, I don't mind doing videos again. Plus, maybe it'll encourage me to release them on the first day or then like day after, so sometime I'll be releasing like earlier and stuff probably if I were to do that. So if anything, it'll just want to help me if I fucking decide to go the video route. They'll cause a little Streisand effect. I'll let them do that shit. Cause a little Streisand effect and give me better growth and shit. Since they want to fucking beat away hard and shit. Especially freaking 4 years later. Like, ain't my fucking loss is their fucking loss. We want to fucking be like that.
The statue, Capitan. How much do you think it weighs? I hope you are feeling fit.
Yeah, I want to see what would happen if I were to show that stuff. See, kind of fucked up shit they put in here.
No fucking screens.
But yeah, there's just another little look at them as a spectator, and yeah, there's really no point in them doing that, like, actually, you know.
So, you're back. The surveillance is over.
Your ex don't need to watch my videos, like, nah. Nah, I need to fucking do shit for my own, like, safety from you fucking psychotic fuckers and shit. But yeah, just a little one more look, I guess, at the spectator. It really doesn't really pertain much info, plus it was in like the first 10-20 minutes. I don't necessarily care to show it the whole time, but I like to kind of have stuff on the bottom there at some points at all, at least.
So, we have our weapons. This is when you feel in your bones it is really happening, yes?
Yeah, it's complete utter sad shit that people spew in there when they can't fucking go shit from 3 to 4 years ago. Which, quite frankly, there's only like one kind of really bad thing I necessarily ever fucking did. People like that just like to use every little thing as an excuse to be toxic and stuff on the internet. Can't stand people who fucking have nothing better to do for their content rather than to bring other people down and shit. Like, make some fun content. Like, is it that hard to make fun content over bringing everyone down and shit? Not that, but this. But yeah. I probably explained the Panther statue. I didn't really explain it too well this time around, because again, I did have to do this stream again, because it annoyed me the first time that these fucking no-life cunts decided to fucking invade and shit. And for those who wonder why I don't do early streams, that's exactly why. And late ones don't really matter either. I don't know why they randomly decided to attack me now after almost like 6-8 months since they last did that shit. Yeah, I'll take it. If anything, they're really only exposed outside they are. They're really only exposing shit with me. I make sure that doesn't happen. Fucking bunch of cancel culture fags, you know what? Nonsense. And I know, like, those two things don't really necessarily suggest it, but yeah, 3 or 4 years ago, I had quite the experience with a bunch of them fuckers or something.
Okay, next stop, maintenance.
They're a bunch of fucking unstable mental leftist fucktards and shit. You know, this goes on and on. But anyways, with the Panther statue. Panther statue shouldn't really make much of a difference with the heist. The main things it really changes, obviously, is payout. And I should have showed it, but there is an award that's now completable, actually, with the Panther statue, but I will unlock it, most definitely, once I complete the Panther statue, so it doesn't really matter. I'll still be able to show it anyways, since I should unlock it right when I get the Panther statue and all that, like, after the whole heist thing. But yeah, main thing that changes is the, like, amount of money, and the Panther statue is the most lucrative primary target, which is in the high 1.9 million, I believe, on normal difficulty, with, like, the orange color is dark red on hard, and that's 2,090,000. As I showed off earlier. But yeah, nothing really changes with the, like, actual heist itself. It's just as easy as normal.
I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have 2 operations in the same way, huh? Now, we'll look for the vault. Maybe start in the central building. Be careful in this area. Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers, and they will know you are not one of them, no matter what uniform you are wearing.
I hope I get keys on one of these free. Okay, move your gun, please. There. Okay, just did I actually get keys? Usually I get it on one of the free, like, red people I kill here. But for some reason, the heist I did before this didn't. It's one of the rare times where I didn't get the gate keys from the free I typically kill. I do tend to have it. But yeah. The amount of money you get basically is the main change. There is a bit of unique dialogue when you find a Panther statue. Like, it talks about, like, Madrazo and Pavel not, like, knowing what kind of, like, buyer he's gonna get for the Panther statue or whatever. It's just very small, unique dialogue. I didn't really feel like showing it off, so I decided to just tear up the, like, finale and stuff. Might be, like, one of our very small changes. Well, I think I thought there was, like, 3 changes, or maybe it is only really 2 changes. It's, like, the money value and then, like, the small bit of different dialogue.
Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print. You find a locked door. In my experience, you can also find the key.
Alright, sweet. Let's go. Should probably want the other one in that one, but still not take it. Okay, finally get that last one. And I think the first little change I might have wanted to say was something with, like, the plasma cutter and, like, the safe code. Obviously, the Panther statue, like most of the primaries, is the plasma cutter. It's not like the bare bombs and, like, the very first heist I do the safe codes. aka Madrazo files, which is the first time only. If I finally get this damned Panther statue that we waited almost 6 months for since
Now for the delicate
DLC
part.
has started,
The
or even known about since the start.
You will need the plasma cutter, and you will need to be
Not to
very
mention it's
careful.
actually in that like trailer or whatever.
The fine art of the plasma cutter, a submarine mechanic's best friend. You must treat her gently, or she will overheat.
Alright.
So, a gemstone Panther statue. I'm starting to think Mr. Rubio has unhealthy obsession with local fauna.
No
From what
painting
I
this
can
time,
tell, they have
apparently,
sealed
it
the
looks
drainage
like.
pipe. You will need another way out.
I only really got a painting if I have a bad feeling or something that I'm not gonna get a full loot bag, because the way I do the heist, I don't really look for secondaries beforehand. I find out my secondaries when I do the actual heist, basically.
Just because you are fleeing the crime
Alright, I'm
scene of
gonna
the century
probably
does
wait.
not mean
Last
there
time I
is no
killed this
time
one
for
dude, and the one dude
opportunistic
got
flares.
murdered here
Yes,
and all
you
that.
like it, you take it.
Yeah, I killed that one first, I think I got like alerted before. On my heist before, I mean, obviously. But yeah, I'm a pro at this heist at this point, obviously. But obviously I had a very occasional, or I had a very rare mess up, obviously, from time to time. But yeah, hopefully I can get elite challenge here. But by the way, that 2,090,000 and like the 1.9 mil, if you're doing normal mode with the Panther statue for some reason, those don't really put into account like the fees and stuff, so it will obviously be different by then.
Your extraction point is at the main docks on your radar now.
So yeah, once you're actually doing a heist, stuff will actually be different when it comes to the money, because it's obviously got to account for like the fees and all that, which aren't really put into account normally.
You know, this time I think you may have broken him. Well, judging from their comms, it sounds like Mr. Rubio is reaching for his helicopter again.
Su cabeza será mía.
That's the main dock. Can you see a boat you can use?
I don't like to really like predict what it is since they're very far from afar. My prediction is cash and weed here, which funnily enough I actually had on my heist before. That was off stream, obviously. Yeah, that's cash and a weed. I'm waiting for someone to get in position here. Like this one too. Once they get in position again. And of course I'll decide my loot once I know the last area. Hopefully it actually has something, because I've had times where it doesn't. And yeah, I only really stick to this area so that my heists are quick and convenient and stuff. Because obviously the less time I spend on every heist, the more money I can make with other Cayo Perico heists as well. Okay, what the heck? Is dude getting here or not? Okay, finally. Wait for his head to bop the other way. There. Okay, I might have a cocaine here I've just done. So I want the cocaine, weed, and then some cash if there's still a backspace. Yeah, that's cocaine. Alright, got some good secondaries this time, unlike other times. Sounds great. Especially with the Panther statue of all things. So fortunately I can have 2 cocaine. Because that's like the best solo loot, obviously.
I remember I once ran mission at nuclear reactor. Everything went smoothly until we realized how heavy is a brick of plutonium. Very heavy. Take my advice. You need to run fast. Pack light.
Alright. And whatever I have left, I'll do a tiny bit of cash. If there's any left. Alright, awesome. Just a little under 2.4 mil. Not accounting for Elite Challenge, obviously, assuming I'm still eligible for it, because last time I had like 14 minutes into it. I don't entirely know how, but still.
What is the problem this time?
Oh god, okay.
The boy want to be a girl. What can I do?
It's time to make the shot, it seems. Hopefully it goes well. I hate this shot for sure.
This is America,
On, they need to put their heads more together. Or maybe I need to be more this way or something. They're not moving their heads that much as they were before, I feel. Oh, bop your head around like a bobblehead or some shit, come on. What else I do, like over here or something. Ah, yeah, I probably do it here. Alright, did it. Just took a bit to get used to my positioning, I guess. God, hopefully make a smooth getaway. Sometimes I get caught by the boat though, that's kind of easy not to, as long as I look ahead and all that. And yeah, for those who don't know, I believe going backward with the safe, as like 95% of motorcycles, it works exactly how it will, I believe, all of the boats in the game from what I hear. Basically the way they're the fastest with it. Oh yeah, the irony of someone's name was what we call like a bomb. Well, not even bombs, explosive. So basically they ain't call them. Yeah, that's true. Or that first fucking bullshit commenter on there. That still wants to cause unnecessary drama like 3 to 4 years later. when it should have moved on or something. But yeah, I want to check, make sure my audio is working. It should be, judging off of the replies I got from those fucking cunts. Yo, Elite Challenge, let's go. I knew I would. I don't know, I kind of felt like I was, like, too slow in a sense. Okay. Yeah, it was even less than what it showed in the actual game earlier. I'll take it. That was a pretty decent run, I'd say. For me, at least. I don't care if it takes 14 minutes as long as it's under 15 minutes. Plus, even then, I don't really care all that much over the... Yeah, I really don't care all that much when it comes to the Elite Challenge. I just consider it a bonus. Because I only really go for like one area of like 4 possible loot, as I showed. Just to not overcomplicate the heists, and so I can do more heists quicker. And yeah, 150,000, as you can see, was added because one of the awards is finally obtainable now with the Panther statue. That was released very early Thursday. Last Thursday, obviously. And yeah, as I showed off, I was going for some festival buses or whatever. So yeah. I'll get 3 more festival buses, I guess. While they're on 40% off discount, obviously I might as well. Right, nice. 1,672,000. Wait. 1,662,000, I think. So I kind of just need to do 1 or 2 more heists, and I can actually get the last 2, it seems, off stream while we do that, obviously. And actually, I'm pretty surprised my internet's been working, because I mentioned on the last attempt of the stream, of course, and I showed the exact reason why that was the case. I mentioned about the internet troubles I've been having for the last week, from like Tuesday to Monday, last Tuesday to early yesterday on Monday. So yeah, I did want to do a stream like 24 hours ago, but yeah, all that trouble, and then of course the dickheads that want to show up and stuff. I don't get how they still don't seem to understand that I really don't care what they do. Like, I have my ways of dealing with them. And unlike them, I forgive and forget. Especially when it's 3 to 4 years later. Quite frankly, there's only like 1 person who deserves to hate me still at all. Not her friends. Not their friends at all. Alright, both of them are already delivered. Uh-oh. Wait, sorry, I got 3 of them. I got 2 for a moment. I just need 2 left, I mean. But yeah, if I get a good primary, I might be able to get it on the last 2 and 1 more heist. I'd probably be pretty broke after it. I'll probably do after 2 heists. If I do them during the event week. So yeah, I do want to show off a couple more things before I end the stream, kind of. Or want to show off like 1 thing and then talk about my plans for the rest of the DLC, like off stream, like grinding kind of things, I mean. But yeah,
What do you think Mr. Luke
I
is
have
doing
to
right
wait.
now?
Obviously,
If
I'll
you
probably be
listen very
doing the
carefully
next
on the sonar,
like
you
hard
can
mode,
hear him
like
scream.
setting up on hard mode off stream. Obviously, not here, but stats, words. I'm just looking at all these different ones, by the way. I know it's obviously not any of these ones that still need completion.
Ugh, I need to flush the tank.
But yeah, I believe every single one of these awards should now be completable. I think the only one that couldn't be completed for the longest time was that one with all the primary targets. But yeah, here it is. Professional thief. Steal all variations of the primary target during the Cayo Perico Heist, earn 150,000. So for those who may have been wondering for the longest time why you can get that when you wouldn't get like any like new different kind of things, because the Panther statue obviously need releasing, which for some odd reason they waited almost 6 months to do it. Yeah, they did like 1.5 times like on primary in February and then like 2 times on weed for 420. So I don't know why they waited forever on the Panther statue particularly.
I do not even smell the smell anymore.
Maybe they were saving it for a banger near the end, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, now that 150,000 is finally attainable, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. Now for grinding plans. This won't really impact anything I do on the channel, obviously, when it comes to like streaming stuff. I don't really stream this whole grinding the game because it would be pretty boring, because obviously. And yeah, I just prefer doing most grinding off streams, so I don't want to deal with assholes like I had to deal with, not just assholes from like 3-4 years ago and stuff. But anyone who wants to randomly be a dick, like there's a lot of dickheads that hate me just for my voice, it's retarded. But yeah, it's that reality of this planet, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, my grinding plans. Obviously, I'm going for pass number 5 right now, so it's kind of hard to do it right now. But because we have a new announcement of a DLC, and just in case they hella nerf the heist with the next DLC, I want to really try to hella grind this heist, especially with a new DLC around the corner. I want to try to gain all the vehicles I want for the update in the properties. I don't know how possible that will be. But most importantly, I might want to try to save like at most like 200 million. But I don't really see that happening, obviously. And maybe a pretty short time span, but to be fair, we don't know the release date yet, even. But yeah. That's basically my grinding plans with this game. I do want to, like, really start grinding the hell out of Cayo Perico Heist now at the final primary that I released, the final time for primary target. By the way, I think the Panther statue is not kind of the last, like, Cayo Perico thing they have planned. I think I heard in the coding there was like things suggesting something with like a gold rush event. So I don't know if we're going to get like a gold rush event during the Cayo Perico Heist, or if that's something we'll do like during another DLC, is like event weeks. That would be a good reason to go back to Cayo Perico when it's more aged and stuff if they were to do it for another event week. But yeah. Apparently I believe there's mentions in like the game files about like a gold rush event where like gold can actually spawn outside the compound. I think that's something they still kind of have to do. Though, yeah, with it being that the Cayo Perico Heist, I would definitely hope they would do it with this current update. So yeah, that might be a thing as well. Who knows, maybe we'll do that pretty soon. think I remember mentions of like a Gold Rush event from what I've heard in like the game files. But yeah, that will finally be it for this stream. Next stream will most definitely be the Red Dead Online Event Week stream, which will actually have 8 new races, so at least it will be something new. But yeah, you can't really choose the races in Red Dead Online and GTA Online, so I probably won't be playing them, to be completely honest. Those races are kind of boring anyways. And yeah, hopefully I won't have more dickheads, of course, acting like I actually give a fuck that they go on to, like, live chat and shit. Like, obviously I'll just disable it like I did. Like, do they really think I care that much? Like, it's not me that won't let go of 4-year-old traumas and those fuckers, but yeah. That'll finally be it for this stream. Hope you enjoyed. Fucking enjoyed, I guess, sure.